Pandas, 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 pandas. I got broads on the land. I took some dope lean in a Fanta. Pandas! Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining, everybody. It's good to have you guys here. Good morning, good morning. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. Make sure you guys drop a GM in the chat. Day trading, good morning. Kim, good morning. Hugh, good morning. Mo7, good morning. Welcome, guys. Welcome, everybody. Turtle Toes, welcome. What wacky price action we had afterwards. Pandas, right now, we are sort of down from yesterday. I mean, I knew the red day was coming, but I try to keep the red day as small as possible, and I kept it under 600, so that's good news. That's good news. I kept my red day under 600. I basically lost what I made the day before, so it's like one day's loss. So hopefully we can make it up today. I mean, no one said a journey was gonna be smooth. No one said it was gonna be easy to make life-changing money. But the dumb trade I took was this 5-minute chart. I went long here, and the problem was that I did not hold the proper stop loss, and so I actually lost this trade because I couldn't. Right? If I would take a 5-minute trade, one thing is, Pandas, if you can't hold the proper stop loss, don't take the trade. So I took the long here. I was supposed to hold it till down here or even down here and watch it come up back to the top of the trading range. But instead, I came out early and I felt like I couldn't hold it any longer, and made me look scared. I feel like, I was already had a red day, so I didn't want to hold too much risk into my next trade, and that was what caused me to lose this trade. Couldn't hold the proper stop loss. So a lesson is, Panda, if you can't hold the proper stop loss, do not take the trade. So plus it was super congested. I just felt like it was gonna come up. Couple double bottom, triple bottom here at the end. Comes back to the top of the trading range and hits the top, comes back down to the bottom trading range. Now we're probably pretty much back at the top of the trading range here. So Hari says, I couldn't get the funded account yesterday. Why not? Phoenix, good morning. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Mike Richardson, good morning. Thomas Message, good morning. Wayne Bignell, good morning. Welcome, everybody. That was my dumb trade I took. It is what it is. And I took a trade here. I skunked it. So, Pandas. I got my first red day during this journey. Hopefully, that'll be the last one for a while. But y'all know you're gonna run into some bumps. I mean, yesterday I think it was tough. I would say from all the days, yesterday was probably the hardest price action. I mean, just looking at the price action, looking at this nonsense here, when stuff like this happens, it really makes me angry or frustrated. When the price action starts to look like this, and it's just in a tight range, it's very frustrating in my opinion. The 5-minute, I guess, maybe told us everything early on, where we just saw all this congestion here, and because of congestion, it kind of affected the market the rest of the day. So it was like congested, but kind of like a downtrend. I don't know. So Hari, if you got funded, there is like a 12-hour window you need to sign up. And yeah, unfortunately, you should have checked that before. Maybe actually, you probably didn't know you needed SSN, but yeah, you need to like sign up. If your mom is signing up for you, then make sure she knows that it will affect her taxes. It will affect her taxes either good or bad. I would personally trade under an LLC, because LLC means like you can report losses, right? You can report your expenses. So can you report expenses without LLC? Maybe not. I don't know. I just know because of LLC, it's very easy to report expenses, such as if you purchase affect her taxes, because if you make money, then then it's going to be gains for her. So if you lose money, as in like you pay fees and you never be able to withdraw, then I think I'm not sure if you can record them as expenses. Like, can you record expenses if you're not LLC? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like you need to be part of some sort of LLC to. I could be wrong. Someone could correct me if I'm wrong. No, because if it's under her, then it's gonna be recorded for her. But I would say you probably don't have to worry about it. Unless you make like thousands and thousands of dollars, which you may. But at the end, it's good news, right? Because you make money. If you pay a lot of taxes, it's because you made a lot of money. It's not that big of a deal, though. I mean, if you can affect her taxes, that's overall a good thing because they've made so much money that her taxes actually get affected. As in, right, she'll probably have to pay more, but you can pay the difference. If you get to that position, it's a good place to be. Let's just say that. There is news at 9:45. I'm gonna higher low setup here. Maybe come back to the top of trading range. We have news at 9:45, pandas. So Harry says, I have enough money to pay taxes. I still have a job. So Harry says, you know the two options when you're getting funded. Which one is best if I'm going to trade less than a month? Well, trade less than a month, then you pay 85 bucks. Hands down, best option. I don't know why you're planning to trade less than a month. Oh, is it because of school? Well, I mean, it depends. If you want to trade less than a month but want to keep your account for a long period of time, and you can keep trading it, then actually do the lifetime. But I think most likely it's best to do the 85. But yeah, I mean, it's the question is like you're gonna do 85 and quit, or 80, or you're gonna do 1 month and quit, or you can do 1 month and not trade for a long time and trade again like in the winter time. It's up to you. I mean, it really depends on if you think you can keep your account alive longer than 1 month. And people will probably agree that it's a lot harder than you think it is. If you if you're very active in trading at least. Higher low setup here. I'm just hitting my pause. Maybe a second entry long would be good. Can you cancel anytime? Yep, you can cancel. You can actually cancel your $85 fee and you lose your funded account. Mike G says you can cancel by failing too. I mean, there's no point of canceling. You might as well go all out. Might as well go all out in your trading if you're going to cancel anyways. I don't really see the benefit just canceling it on your own. But I think 99.99% chance you're going to bust your first account. Your first PA account, I'm certain you will bust it. I'm not trying to be discouraging here. I'm really trying to help you because, you know, if you're going to pay the lifetime fee, just be prepared to lose it. Let's just say that. YL says, I only come here because Michael Chin stopped posting. He's probably struggling. Is it 115? Which account did you get? If it's like the 25K account? If you got the... Well, it depends on what account you got. If you got the 50K account, then I think it's 140-ish. If you got the 25K account, then I don't know how much that is actually. Never done it. I'm sure it tells you on the website though. Alright, pandas. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yesterday was my first red day on this journey, life-changing money journey. Let's hope we don't get another one. We're still good on. We are still on good pace here, though. If you see my trailing threshold, you can see where it says you can subtract your account balance with your trailing threshold, and that is how much money you can lose before you bust your account. I have $1,800 more or less. $1,800 more or less. Market's about to open in 40 seconds. My max I'm trying to lose at any day is 600, so I got three days, let's say 3 bullets. Pandas, 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 pandas. Remember, news at 9:45. We got PMI services and manufacturing on the exact same time. I usually don't see that happen at the same time. Usually they're one day after another. All right, markets opened. Trap trade to the upside. Outside bar reversal. I skip those typically. Okay, does trigger the trap. I think it comes maybe back to the top of the trading range here. Who knows? Don Smith says, on the 50K account, as I profit, the trailing threshold doesn't stay at 2,500. It's at 2,479. It's because you probably made unrealized gains. You probably made, what, $21 of unrealized gains. All right. I reload the historical, and that trap does work out nicely for you. Come back to the top of the trading range. Nice trap. Nice trap. Coming after a breaker trend to new low as well. I should have considered that trap, huh? Just too close to the market open. You gotta hate when the setup is right at market open. I usually don't take a trade around then. As are those four. Yep, we're fully funded here. We are fully funded, rock and rolling, locked and loaded. What's gonna happen here? I don't know. Big move up, big move down. We might chop around until news. News is at an interesting time at 9:45. Typically, news is not on top of the hour or the bottom of the hour. It's not very strong, but who knows? Who knows? Luffy asks, Panda, how many evals burned before you get funded? I passed it on my second attempt. First time I ever got funded. The first time I ever traded the prop with Apex, with any prop firm really, it was very eye-opening. Like I knew the rules, I understood, but I didn't know how much it would affect my trading. And it got me, right? The very first time I did the eval, I was like, "Ooh, this is very tough," like with the trillion threshold, and it was kind of like weird for me. And how big you could trade. Really, you got to think about, Apex is giving you. It really doesn't matter what size account you open. What really matters, the only thing that affects is essentially your initial trailing threshold, and also, well, it affects three things. It affects how many contracts you can trade. That's one. Two, it affects your trailing threshold, like how big of a trailing threshold you have. And third, how much money you need in order to withdraw. So those are the three things that the account balance affects. It doesn't matter how big the number is. It doesn't matter how small the number. Like you can have a 50K account, but if they give you the same threshold and things like that, it doesn't ultimately really matter. So in a sense, it's better in some ways to have the 50K account because you need less money in there to trade in order to withdraw. And you get a max amount of 10 contracts to trade, which is plenty for me. I don't think in any one account I really look for more than 10 contract trades. We have a second entry long here. I don't know. This is tough. It looks like a nice second entry long, but I'll take the trap here, thinking we're in a trading range. And you only need 2,500 in order to withdraw, and you can withdraw up to $2,000. That's crazy, right? You can also okay. That's another thing it affects how much money you can withdraw. The maximum you can withdraw on the first 3 months of withdrawing. Those are 4 things get affected. Otherwise, the number doesn't matter. The number does. So you gotta find a good balance for yourself. For me, the balance stands between how much money you need to withdraw and how many contracts do they give. So I like the balance that it gives, plus the price, right? Okay, there's a 5th thing, the price. All right, there's 5 things that get affected with the account balance. Price, amount of contract sizes, trailing threshold, minimum you need to withdraw, and what was the last one? Oh, the amount you can withdraw, max you can withdraw within the first 3 months. This is the open, yes. Getting quite choppy. This trap, actually, I'm actually more interested in this trap, but it is above the 20 MA. And now it's getting choppy. Hello says, you were trading 300K. I was, but I realized the 300K account is actually not as good as a 50K account in some aspects. So as long as you can get your account balance above, let's say, like, to the static threshold, it's definitely, if you make it over 7,500, it's essentially the same thing. Luffy asks, do you recommend learning on sim? Well, let me answer this question first. Phoenix said, I took the trap, 3 contracts, up 900. Let's go, baby. Congratulations. 50K accounts are the best. Okay, yes. Root, how works the drawdown? How does the drawdown work for a static account? If in a trade my profit is negative $625, I will lose the account, or it will decide only after I close the trade. The moment your unrealized gains hits the threshold, then you lose. It's not when you realize it. It's not a daily loss. It's the moment your account balance hits that amount. It's probably not what you want to hear, but that's what it is. Higher low setup on the 10,000 tick. Just wacky right now. I mean, it looks kind of bullish, but at the same time, looks very choppy. So I'm confused. Dawn says, if you can't trade news, how long after news can you trade? I don't think it really matters. I think what's most important is, are you sticking to a plan, right? Like, if you can justify your trade, regardless if it was news or not, then I think Apex can understand. They're probably going to, like, if they ever bother you, I've never really seen it, but if they bother you, say, hey, like, that trade doesn't count, you know, you kind of violated our rules, you traded in news, you can say, well, it was just my setup, and the news just happened to be there, and I have a track record of trading this setup. I have a track record of, you know, I only traded like 2 contracts, and that's how I normally trade. I didn't do anything beyond, you know. I think Apex would understand that, but don't, you know, don't test me on that, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't take my word for that. I'm just saying this is what I'm thinking. They've made it pretty clear that they're more interested in like consistent trading. So if like you're doing a consistent plan and it's like just happens to be at news time, then I don't think they care as much. But if you're like trading 10 contracts at news, but all your other trades are 1 micro trades, then they're gonna be like, okay, that's weird. Why would you do that? My setup happened 5 minutes. I don't think they care. If it happens 5 minutes after news, they will not care. Okay, getting choppy. Again, very confusing. Market or news is about to drop in 5.5 minutes. Probably wait till then. This looks very bad anyways.
$10,000 tick trap.
High or low here? You got an OI pattern on the 5-minute chart. I have a love-hate relationship with the OI pattern. Don Smith asks, why would they deny withdrawal if you make 2,500 one day? It's because of the 30% consistency rule. If you make more than 30% of your account balance or the profits in your account balance in one single day, then they have the right to deny your withdrawal until you can get your account balance high enough where that one single day is no longer 30% of your profits. You know, they won't like shut you down or anything. They'll just deny and say you need to make more money on your account because they want to see some consistency. They don't want to allow you to withdraw. Just say, for instance, you make 2,500 one day, And then that's enough to basically withdraw from the 50K account. That's 1 day worth of trading. You could have just gone crazy on one trade, and then you say, "Oh, I already made my my goal to withdraw, so now I'm going to trade micros the rest of the time." And then you know, Apex will say, "Well, no, like you can't do that. You got to be consistent in your trading, somewhat consistent at least." Zahari asks, "How much will they tax you?" It really depends how much money you make. If you make no money, they won't tax you. They cannot. There's nothing to tax. But if you make profits, like if you withdraw $2,000, then they're going to tax you the $2,000. So whatever money you make is how much they will tax you, right? And it depends on your bracket, right? Taxes are confusing in the U.S. I don't know where you're from, Zahari, but if you're from the States, then it's very confusing. Like you have buckets that you're in, you have brackets that you're in, and so depends on which bracket you're in, it will affect how much you'll get taxed. Eero says, "Hi Panda, not Dear Panda." Got it. For 75K counts, how much do you have to withdraw money? How much can you draw first time, second time, etc.? Thank you. Sorry for my English. Go to the website. I don't know those top of my head. I don't trade a 75K account. I can tell you everything about the 50K account, but not the 75K. So I do not. I don't know the information. You got to go to the website. Search the website. Look for withdrawals or something like that on the website, and they'll have like plenty of information there. It tells you exactly all that what you need to know. Yeah, Hugh also. Yeah, I've never been denied a request either, withdrawal requests, and I think also it's your history. Like if you have many withdrawals before, then I think you're kind of like maybe green lighted and you can just kind of go. But if it's your very first withdrawal and your first time withdrawing, you made more than 30% on one single day, then they're probably kind of like hesitant. Money for nothing. So what's your P&L for the week so far, including hidden accounts? You can become a panda for that. I actually have a pre-market show just to answer that question. So if you're very curious, you really want to know, and you want to support this channel, you can become a panda only for $4.99 a month, and that information is available for anyone who wants to know, and it's been available for more than 2 years. So anyone who said, "Oh, panda's fake," whatever, I've had a pre-market show going on pretty much since the beginning of the stream. So
10,000 tick trap.
yep, we got news in about 20 seconds here. Let's see which way it goes. I think it'll go up. Let's say that. I think it'll go up. I have no idea. It really depends on which side it breaks on the 5-minute chart. The 5-minute chart is creating this like OII pattern right now. All right, pops up a little bit here. Okay, it's dancing. It's dancing. It's dancing on us. It's wiggling around, doing nothing, making people confused. Everyone's confused. Didn't really do much in my opinion. All right, popping up now. Was I right in my assessment? Are we going long? The OII pattern breaks to the upside on the 5-minute chart. Well, what do you know? Panda was right. It goes up. Interesting. This looks wacky, right? This looks strange. Really, you're like, it goes up and it's kind of just created this trading range here. Okay. Cool. Just watching. Don't have much more information other than that. Paul Riggs says, "I went long but got stopped out." Oof. Sorry to hear. Money for nothing. Are you really a panda? Your name isn't green. I don't know why. If you are. Does a 3-to-1 reward 3 risk reward? So that means a reward risk with 60% win rate seem doable to you? No. Virtually impossible, I think. Maybe 40%. 40% win rate. That seems more reasonable. And you'll be profitable. If you have 3-to-1 risk reward and you can get a 40%, most likely you get a 30% win rate. But if you can do 3-to-1 with about a 30% win rate, I think you are, I think you're still profitable. I remember grinding up here. There's a big gap on the 5-minute chart. That may not fill. I don't know. Pushing pretty strong upwards. Right. OI pattern, right, breaks to the upside, and this is what I'm talking about. In the OII patterns, breakout mode. It's basically a flag. It's triangle. On a smaller time frame, it's just a triangle. It looks pretty bullish. What can I say? I mean, it looks bullish. 50% chance this reverses, though, sometime soon. If you have a 60% win rate with a 3-to-1 reward risk ratio, you would be the best trader in the world, I think. You would be the best in the world. I don't think anyone can do that. Just watching this, I mean, it looks bullish. Do I want to enter this uptrend now? On what, a first entry? Second entry? Okay. Like I said, 50% chance this could reverse here. But who knows? Just watching for an entry here. Huh. Okay. First entry off the 20 MA. Like, we could just be in a super strong uptrend. This is hard for me to say. As long as we're above the 20 MA, you can pretty much say you're bullish. Just can you time it correctly? 2,000 tick trading range indicator saying we're still in trading range. Okay. Huh. I don't know what to do. If we get a second entry long, I don't know if I even want it. A, B, C. Huh. Okay. Do I want a second entry long here, pandas? I don't know. I don't know. Not like this. Not above the 20 MA this high. It needs to bounce off some sort of support. I don't know. I don't know. I can't make a justification to go long here. It's just confusing. I'm sitting in my pause. I don't know what to do here. I'm honestly interested in going short. Fail second entry long. Couple reasons, but yeah, I mean, ooh, okay. 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 What is gonna happen here? What is happening here?
$10,000 tick trap.
Second entry long. Ooh. Second entry long. Terrible signal bar. Ooh. I mean, this is good for a trap. But I don't know. We could be going up for a while. I don't know, pandas. What do I do here? What should I do, pandas? Should I go long or short? Fail second entry long or fail second entry short? Okay. Now we're kind of coming back to this channel here, bottom of the channel. It could act as support. Okay. Interesting. 50% chance it reverses, like I mentioned. I feel like I gotta take the trap trade, pandas. I feel like I gotta try the trap. What can I say? I mean, we're still in the 2,000 tick trading range. I feel like I gotta take the trap. Here's something interesting that you guys probably have not thought about or run into the situation. Since I'm actually down around $500 from the highest point of my account balance, my trading threshold is about $1,800. And one good thing about that, which is weird that you would think that's good, is that that means that I can actually swing trade without my trading threshold being affected. As long as whatever money I make is less than the highest point my account has made, I can be free to swing. So as long as I'm under like, you know, 52,000, like $100, I'm fine. Okay, the second entry long ends up working out nicely here, bouncing off this trend line here. Jeez. Makes the absolute scalp quickly. All right. I mean, hard for me to take that beneath the 20 MA. You could take it off of the trend line, which we had here, which I feel like this trend line now is pretty much verified. Just like how I'm the most profitable trader, verified. But aside from that, wowzers. I mean, okay. That's why you draw these channels. Beautiful. Strong move up. Always in long on the 5-minute chart. You can tell because there's no wick here. The moment this bar closed, it just shoots up. Always in long on that. Incredible. I mean, it's not like I'm going to go long there. It's not like I was going to go long on the second entry long. It's not like I have a setup here. So I'm just sitting on my pause now. And just waiting. Question is, are we gonna come back down to the bottom of this channel? Hard to say. I mean, it looks very bullish right now. Especially the 5-minute chart looks very bullish. Always in long trading. Just checking status of Big Mama here. High or low? Huh. Jeez. I don't think I can take that trade either. We're at the top of this channel now. The reason why I'm putting more weight on this channel is because it seems like we've already hit it multiple times on the bottom, and now we're at the top of it. So it's like a confirmed channel. So you gotta pay more attention to the confirmed channels. But this looks like it's breaking out now. When you break to the upside on a ascending channel, it's a very strong move. Very strong move. When you break out, break up on an ascending channel. Incredible. I mean, there's just no setup here for me. It's scary to go long, but that's the best thing to do right now. Okay. 5-minute chart is just insane right now. Okay. Trap trade. Northern Turtle's probably enjoying his life riding around in his camper. He was like a travel trader. What a cool life. I mean, what an interesting life. Literally, you have no spot. You just drive around and you choose where you want to live and you trade as long as you have good internet connection. Most 7 says he's tilted. Yeah. If you try to go short in all of that, I can see why you're tilted. You gotta be careful. Can't get married to any premise. Strong bull bar on a 10,000 tick chart ending on its high, but no follow through currently. I'm curious. I don't know what's gonna happen here, Pandas, to be honest. I really don't know. Trap trade. Strong bull bar on the 5-minute chart still. I mean, we could always in long on the 5 minutes still. Wouldn't be that hard to believe. Really wouldn't be that hard to believe. Fail second entry long, perhaps 2,000 tick. Fail second entry long, maybe, possibly. A, B, C, A, reversal. Huh. Maybe. I don't know if I'm still trying to go short. I just see we're on top of a channel here, and it's hard for me to go long. Top of a channel. A confirmed channel, in fact. Still looks bullish to me. I don't know. Why wouldn't it? Okay, second entry long. Interesting. We might get our setup. Fail second entry long.
Trap.
Hard to go long on top of a channel here. What can I say? I don't know. Failed second entry long. I can't go long here, right top of a channel. I just can't do it. The risk is small though. If you went long here, second entry long on an uptrend, so it makes sense to go long here. It's not that bad of a trade to go long here, to be honest. I'm just like, I don't like to go long on top of channels. You know, it's just like a trading range. Like, I don't like to go long on top of trading ranges. If it works out, it works out. It's just hard for me to take that trade. Okay, pops up a little bit. Not bad. Okay, pretty strong entry bar. Okay, scalps out. Amazing. I mean, it's just hard for me to take that. Top of a channel. It's just top of a channel, and what can you do? Like, what can you do? What can you do about that? And it just sucks because you see that happen. You're just like, you know, it works out sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. I would just say this: if I entered that trade and it didn't work out, I'll be kicking myself. I'll be kicking myself so hard, wondering why did I enter long on top of a channel. That's all I would say. It does work out. I don't necessarily think that's the best trade, but I can see it being a trade. Right? You have the trading range as well. Off the 20 MA, small signal bar, right? Small risk. You got a lot of things going for you there. Pretty strong move. You're in an uptrend. It's just this channel. Like, I can't go long on top of it. I just can't do it. And if it breaks out here, it breaks out. What can you do? It's not my setup.
$10,000 tick trap.
Jeez. Again, we're grinding on top of this channel. But the 5-minute is just screaming always in long right now. It's so far away from the 20 MA. Look at the 5-minute chart. Look how far away from the 20 MA it is. But always in long. Buy, 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 buy. Buying everything, anything. Sitting on my pause though. I don't feel comfortable trading like this. I mean, what can I say? This keeps going up, and I'm just not part of this uptrend. Like, can I say this is no longer valid? Now we have a new thing going on, like spike in channel maybe situation. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know, pandas. I mean, it doesn't look... yeah, it's hard for me to go long anywhere here. It just looks so ugly. Unnatural. The 5-minute chart. What in the world's happening? The 5-minute. 10,000 tick chart. 10,000 tick chart makes a little more sense. See second entry long here. Popping up.
$10,000 tick trap.
Balancing out the 20 MA here. It's hard for me to chart this. Pandas, can I be honest with you? I am confused. I mean, should I jump in the uptrend here? It just doesn't feel right. It just does not feel right. But at the same time, it just looks bullish. I don't know if I want to go short anywhere here either. Such a strong move. Spike channel now. Second entry long again. Second entry long here. Outside bar reversal though. I don't know, pandas. Completely okay with not taking any trades right now. Second entry long does trigger off the 20 MA and also off our trend line, right? Our new spike in channel. This could be one of those like 1% days where it just grinds up all day. Like I've seen it happen before. It's just like really hard to tell. It's really hard to enter. It's really hard to enter without the fear of losing a bunch of money. Typically days like this you need to have like wide stops. Wide stops. Second entry long. 5 minutes still is bullish. 5 minutes still looks always in long. 5 minute looks always in long and it feels like the first pullback will be small. So bulls are super confident. They don't care what happens. It could drop like 5-10 points, but they feel like, well, it's just going to be a pullback and we'll at least be able to come out break even, right? That's what I mean by you need to have wide stops on days like this. It's wacky here. I don't know what to do. I don't feel comfortable going long. But it is going up.
10,000 tick trap.
Wow. I mean, it keeps going up. What can I say? Missed the boat, pandas. I missed the boat. Didn't even know where the boat was, but I missed it. I'd rather be flat today than red, so I don't mind that. Maybe I should just trade micros. If I'm so scared, just trade micros, see what happens. Yeah? You guys like to see that? Should I just trade always in long micros? It's like, how much risk am I willing to take, though? I cannot go long here. Wow, it's grinding up, though. Jeez. Market can truly do whatever it wants. It doesn't need to listen to any rules. It can defy all laws of physics. Does not matter. Who says whatever goes up must come down? Who said that? S&P 500 says, not me. The daily chart. Chris, a huge wick here. Wowzers. Wowzers. The 5-minute about to hit the previous day's high on the 5-minute chart. You're thinking some sort of measure move, yeah? Here, measure move is essentially the previous day's high. You can either measure it here or at the breakout point, which is right here. A couple ways that you can measure, do a measure move. This is probably the more aggressive one. I mean, when the chart looks like this, literally no pullbacks, right? We haven't broken a previous candle's low. The first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles. You almost just need to buy and just see what happens. But you're so far away from the 20 MA. Like, jeez Louise. Hard for me to go long when I know I'm this far away from 20 MA. Wow. This is outstanding. This is amazing. This goes to show anything can happen on the S&P 500. What in the world? This is wild. Truly insane. What? Anything can happen. Five-minute chart. Look at the 2000 tick chart. I mean, this is untradeable as well. It's like no setups whatsoever. It's so ugly. Like, what is this? Ugh. Whoa. Spike channel, and then it does another spike channel. Except it's even worse. It looks weird. Unnatural. Makes me uncomfortable. I know I'm switching between a couple of charts. If you want to know what chart I'm looking at, you can look in the top right of your screen. That tells you the time frame or tick frame. It's just gross. It's just gross. It's unfortunate. I'm not really finding any entries, so it's just unfortunate. You're thinking whenever pullback happens, it's going to be small, though. This is why the bulls are so confident.
$10,000 tick trap.
We're going to get our first pullback on the 5-minute chart. Not yet. We need to break the previous candle's low. Wowzers. Am I still looking to go long? I kind of am. I just need like a break of trend to new low on the downside. I need to break trend new low and then look for a long trade somewhere here. We finally get a small pullback on the 5-minute chart, right? We break the previous candle's low. People are buying with limit orders right there, I think.
$10,000 tick trap.
I'm not sure what song it was. Sorry. Actually, let me see. Maybe I can rewind. Harris Heller. Of course, I still love you. That's romantic. I think that's what song it was. I curated this playlist. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Evzen. Love you guys. Truly. You guys are my best friends. I mean, break a trend to new low here already created. This doesn't come crashing down? Are all the bulls just evacuating here? I don't think so. But look at the daily chart. I mean, we had this big wick. We could just be, you know, trading in the range here and come back down. Easy. Do you not have prior day high low indicators? I do. It's just so far away. Look at it. Look how far it is. Up here and down here. Okay, we got 2 legs down. What's going on? Second entry long. Jeez, okay. Sorry, what did I do to you? Sorry if I offended you. So aggressive. Second entry long beneath the 20 MA. Yeah. What do I do here? Do I go long? Do I go short? Do I look for higher low? What do I do, pandas? Very confusing.
10,000 tick trap.
Okay. Okay. Again, no setups here. Absolutely no setups. Just got a small pullback, that's it. Okay. You may consider it's like a higher low. It's inside bar, really. Making a new high now. Good morning, everybody. Make sure you guys drop a GM in the chat if you guys are joining. Make sure you scalp that like button. If you guys want to help out this channel, scalp that like button. Helps out this channel a lot. Jeez, all right. All right. What happens here? I don't know. Calubers 909 on the day. Congrats. Price action looks terrible here. You got a higher low setup. In choppiness. I'll take this higher low. Why not? Higher low setup. Triggers on the 5-minute chart as well, the higher low. Remember, I can swing trade now. Maybe 5-minute chart. I can swing it past Big Mama on the 5-minute. Got the higher low on the 5-minute chart, thinking we will. Well, we made a new high technically here. I just like the fact that the higher low was triggered on the 5-minute and also the 2000 tick. But the new high was already created here, so the move could be done technically here. We could just go sideways for a long time. I'll look for a trap trade to the long side if we get it. If we get a trap here, I'm interested. Going long in the uptrend still gets you. Jeez. Suck to be tick shotted here. High or low? I will attempt this again on this trap. Actually, at this point, sure, why not? We'll go 2 contracts here. One more attempt to go long here. Risk is pretty small. I don't know. This looks like it's about to turn over here. Double top, maybe. I'll attempt it again. 1 contract. It's a trap trade now. I'm just trying to go long on this uptrend. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find entries here. And it might double top me here. Fail this trap and get me again. Jeez. That's what I hate these days. Like when I actually try to enter, it's just... always goes against me. I'm looking for a 2-to-1 here. Again, risk is small, about $100 risk. Hopefully I don't get hit here. The risk is small enough for me to take this trap, thinking it's a trap towards the direction of the original trend. So hopefully we can make something out of it. Maybe I should just never trade this far away from the 20 MA, trying to go long on the 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart is so far away from 20 MA. Maybe I should just never really try to go long or this far away. The probability is less every time. What's the worst that can happen? I lose $100. That's the worst that can happen here. Best that can happen is I make my 2-to-1. Looking for the 2-to-1 here. The MO right now is just super grindy. Super grindy price action. Maybe triple top here at this point. Interesting. I like the fact we're above the 20 MA. Second entry long. Doji bar. Doesn't look good.
Five-minute trap.
The worst that can happen is you lose $100 here. That's the worst that can happen here. Basically creating a triangle here.
$10,000 trap.
It gets me again. Jeez. It's annoying. Trying to go long in the uptrend proves to be harder than you think. Jeez, man. I still want to go long. Last attempt long here. Do not copy my trades. I don't know if I can go long there. It's an ugly looking candle. Really ugly looking candle. You almost want to go short here because you got the break of trend to new high. Okay. It's clearly going down, I guess. Maybe my premise is wrong here. Gotta set in my pause. Jeez, not 258. Not where you want to be. Trying to go long in an uptrend. Harder than you think. Jeez. Maybe trap trade here. Yeah, hard to go long here now. Second entry long, but the 20 EMA is now curling down.
10,000 tick trap.
I prefer not to have a red day today. I prefer that. This looks funky.
Five-minute trap.
Second entry long. Underneath the 20 EMA. Hard for me to take that trade. Hard for me to go short as well, but I don't know. Got triple top, 1, 2, 3. It's just the uptrend is so strong. I don't know if I really want to go short. Uptrend is so strong, it's hard for me to go short here. Jeez, that goes up. The worst looking setup here. Ah. So frustrating. It like pops up on the worst looking setup. Like, that's not even a setup. My gosh. My God. I feel it. I feel the tilt. I feel it. Pandas. Someone help me. I feel the tilt. It's not even a setup and it just blasts off. Like, trying to go long in an uptrend and failing to do so. My stops are too tight, I guess. taking a higher low. I don't care. I don't even care. I'm taking a higher low here. I'm so tilted. Higher low setup. I'm taking it. I truly do not care. Higher low setup. Double contracts. 2 contracts. Swinging for 4 points. I'm not even. I can't even get my higher low. It's not even giving me a higher low. Finally blasts off without me. It hurts, pandas. It hurts. It really does hurt. Oh gosh. Darn. It is what it is. It's just, it is what it is. I don't have a setup here. I just, this is not a setup. Only setup I could think is a 5-minute trap trade that triggered. I was thinking about entering, but that risk is huge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 point risk. That's trading. That's trading. Trying to go long 2 times in the uptrend, and then it's the third one that actually pops up. That's trading at its fullest. Pandas so tilted. Oh my god. Oh my. Just to watch that happen is just so painful. Just watch it pop up when it takes me out 2 times. At the end, it's a second entry long, so maybe I should just wait for the second entry long. That was my mistake. I didn't wait for my setup. It's just a second entry long. But even the second entry long, you can't take, right? It triggers beneath the 20 MA. It's just hard to take that. Higher low. Now it's too far away from 20 MA, but this higher low. Now it's like teasing me. Higher low here. I wish I got the higher low here. Triggers beneath, but instead it just pops up. No chance for me whatsoever. Not even close, pandas. Not even close. Do I want a second entry long? Sure. If I get a second entry long, I'll take it. At this point, we have a wedge on the 5-minute though. I don't even know. Do I want to take a second entry long here? Last trade of the stream, second entry long for the content. A, B, C, floating in midair. It's gonna be a bad setup, but I'm on tilt. You know, when you're on tilt, every setup looks amazing. Just give me my second entry short or second entry long. Just give me a second pullback. Give me a second pullback here. It's not gonna give us a setup, huh? It's gonna go without us. Sit on your pause. If we lose the second entry long, I'm out. If we trigger the second entry long, I'm in. It is what it is. If we break this pivot high, right? If the market goes above this pivot high before breaking the previous candle's low, then the stream is done. It's just done. So frustrating. Oh my god. Whoo! So frustrating. Cannot tell you. 2 times and then finally. Wow. I can't. I cannot. Simply cannot. I'm gonna lose the setup, huh? So I'm gonna give it to me. And it's gone. All right, pandas. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. 9 o'clock for a pre-market show. 9:15 for the mainstream. 8. Even though you're tilted, pandas, trace safe. Trace safe. I gotta take a breather. I gotta walk away. I gotta walk away. This is so frustrating. But it is what it is. Y'all know? You know? You got the super grindy uptrend. I finally try to enter in on the pullback. And it takes me out twice. And then finally goes without me when I don't enter. And it is what it is. This is what true trade. This is like, if I create a course of trading, it should just be me doing this, showing you how many times you're disappointed. That's true trading. I should just make a course, like an actual like course of trading, and this is what really happens. So, all right, fans, I'll see you guys bright and early. 9 o'clock for the pre-market, 9:15 for the mainstream. Trade safe, everybody, and always happy trading. God bless. Bye.
And the sun